there's Karen Oliver. Now, Karen, do we have a picture of you as a schooly girl? Oh, there you... If they perform Sound of Music in a dungeon... What the hell are you wearing?
It's like a PVC pinafore.
We've all worn one, Graham, you know what? Gap for kids has changed, hasn't it? So now, you used to hang around at a garage, is that it?
The garages and the flats, yeah.
And what did you do? Would you line up?
Well, there was kind of 3 guys that we were stalking, I guess. We played a game, which was like a kiss chase, and the girls ended up in the garages, and the boys had to chase us. And while we were there, the boys came in and decided who they were going to have. So, just kiss.
Kissing?
Just kiss. And, yeah.
You're never going back to Britain, are you? You're like, what the hell? It's just kissing. It's a kissing game.
Just kissing. And it was kind of very dark, and I just waited with my eyes kind of half closed, and Ricky Andrews came to me, the hunk. I got him.
And did you kind of hang around the garage? Was that game go on for a long time?
Just a little bit, but they got condemned with asbestos and got pulled down.
It's a glamorous story. But I love the kiss chase. We just went to the garages and waited. It's not really a chase, is it? It's just like, we'll wait here, they'll come. Karen, in honour of Zach's film, 17 again, we thought we'd take you on a trip back to your teenage years. So if you look over there, right, there's a picture of a garage, right? So if you want to go over to the garage with me, come on, over you go, come on, come on, come on. Woo! So now all we need now is a line-up of girls beside you. Oh, look, it's girls. You see them there? It's girls allowed standing beside you. Yes. Slags! Okay. Now, just to recreate the dank, dark atmosphere of that asbestos-filled garage in Harrow, it just real glamour and romance. You just put on this blindfold. Okay, put on the blindfold there. Okay. Lovely. You ready? Okay, you stand there. Okay. Yeah, can you see anything?
No.
No, she can't. Now, how many years has it been since you last kissed Ricky Andrews in that garage?
Oh, my God.
How many years?
25.
Well. Back then, he was the best-looking guy in town. I happen to know he is now a glazier in North London. Do you remember how that kiss felt?
Kind of, yes.
Do you recognize these lips?
Not sure.
Still a black, and that's a much nicer memory. Have you Sky Plus this? Have you Sky Plus this? Off you go, there you go. Thank you so much. I'm marking out for you. When you're acting when it's just you and there's nothing around you, how do you do, I mean, because is it a secret of, like, focusing on something that...
Well, first of all, you have to pick a point in space so that you don't come off cross-eyed. Wait, many actors, do you know what I'm talking about?
That would be easy.
And,
not a good look.
Yeah, not good. Normally, the errors get made, and the guys and the nerds in the computer, I say that with affection, make sure that they can, put something in front of your face later on so you don't come off cross-eyed. But
we thought we'd see how good you were at reacting to things that weren't there, because we've got some...
Oh, you're testing me? Okay.
Yeah, we are. We've got some fans of yours have dressed as some of your most fearsome opponents.
Uh-oh.
Okay?
All right.
So they're not here. They're on green screen, but they are going to magically appear in front of you. Now, we've got... if children are watching, perhaps this is a bit too frightening. It's just that we've gone for one of the dinosaurs from Journey to the Centre of the Earth in 3D.
Ooh.
And this is Danielle May. So, as I say, I'm sorry if little children are still watching, but hopefully they're not, but they might be frightened by this. Here's Danielle now. Go, kick butt. Okay, looks like Barney's had liposuction. Do a bit of roaring, for God's sake, woman. And you
I have to
win.
beat these guys up. What is it with them? They're always...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well done. Very good. We got one more. One more. It is, I think, your greatest nemesis of all. It's Phil Craig from Morecambe, who's a bus ticket inspector. Here he comes.
Whoa! Oh, God! Oh, God!
No, not me. No. Save yourself.
Not me.
Go. See, that's why.
I don't ride that bus!
That's why you had to tell your emu story. We spent a lot of money on that costume, okay?
High production value.
It was going to be seen.
Because, Zach, when you kind of made it big with Scrubs and sort of proper cash was coming in,
Right.
you went a bit car crazy too, didn't you?
Well, I was the kid with the car pictures on my wall. I always loved cars, and so the first thing I did when I had made a little cash was get a beautiful Porsche that I had always dreamed of. And the car was brand new, and my friend, Donald Faison, who played Turk on the show Scrubs, thought it would be funny to play a practical joke on me. And there's this show called Punk'd. Do you have Punk'd here?
We did. Yeah.
Well, they got me really horribly bad. It's the thing's like 3 days off the lot, and I was going to a liquor store with him. It was all set up, hidden cameras. I didn't know, obviously. And some teenagers asked us to buy them booze, because you know you can't drink till you're 21 in the States. And I was like, no, we're not going to buy you booze. I'm not going to be responsible for you guys getting hammered. And when we came out of the liquor store, the brand new car appeared, from my perspective, to be completely covered with graffiti, and the kids were just finishing doing it. Wow. Like ruined. Wow. And the whole thing had been choreographed with the hidden cameras and such that I wouldn't be able to catch the little... But I caught him. I started just pummeling. And I couldn't see from my perspective because my adrenaline was so pumping that he looks up and he's like a little boy. and I stopped because I didn't realize he was so young. And of course, they edited that whole bit out because they don't really want you beating up children on it. But no, they got me really bad.
Really bad. So listen,
a funny one more thing about that story is that we went into the when we went into the liquor store. My co-star who played Turk, Donald Faison, he knew he was on camera because he was the guy on the joke. And we walk in the liquor store. There's a giant rack of porn. It's the first thing you see when you walk in. And I walk in. I'm with my buddy, and I'm like
magazines, DVDs,
both probably.
Okay.
I can give you the address.
I just want to picture it in my mind.
Yeah. Well, stay with us. And so I walk over to the rack because I'm like, wow, look at this, check out this girl. And my friend, who knows he's on hidden camera, is like, oh man, you know I'm not into that. And I'm thinking like, yes you are.
now you look very nice, but I thought, you're a Scot. I thought you might be sporting, the kilt on the red carpet.
No.
Do you ever do the kilt?
Oh yeah, I've done the kilt. I've done
the red
kilt.
carpet?
Not in the red carpet, no. I don't think I
Oh, you should do it.
Yeah, maybe I should.
A lot of people are going, yes, you have.
In Glasgow? Oh, I did! Oh, God. Right, you want to answer these questions for me? By the way, this lady here, I mean, basically, did you move to America? She's from Scotland, but just goes wherever I go to support.
That lady there with the glass.
Knows the answers better than I do. So if I'm saying anything wrong, you keep me in line.
Apparently she will. Yeah. Minutes into the show. Yes, you have!
So I wore a kilt at my sister's wedding, though, in Paisley, Scotland, and I had to go up and do a reading. And my mother and the family were in the front row. And of course, as you know, in Scotland, there's a certain rule to wearing the kilts. And, you know, I'm sitting like this, and I look at everybody's kneeling forward, you know, at the podium. And my mum is looking at me, and she's doing this, and she's going. I think that she's telling me to pray. And then the whole congregation is watching me, so I'm like this, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, and I go. Like this. And she's like. And then I realise that everybody is staring right up. So I'm like this, and I go. And that's why I always forget that I've worn kilts. It's always a disaster.
Now, Jared, I think I've done very well to hold off till now. Let's talk about your body. Because... is that you now? Is that you surfing now?
No, I don't know what that is, actually.
All right.
Is that a
Do
kilt?
we know where it is?
Oh, yeah.
Hawaii. It's Hawaii.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Is this serious? Really? Thought it was Hawaii.
Wow. You were there. You probably took the photo.
So it was Hawaii. But, Jared Butler, you have your own Jared Butler conventions.
And I think we're seeing who's behind them.
More than a lucky guess, Mark Freeman, I would say. So these are real?
Apparently so, yeah. Yeah, they've had them in Glasgow, they've had them in Vegas, and in...
It's Vegas, the one that we belong to.
Right, right.
So what's your name, lady?
Moira.
Moira. How many people go?
About 100.
Moira, you could have talked it up a bit. We weren't going to do a head count. We weren't going to check. You could have gone with 500.
300.
Oh, very good.
This isn't live, there's still time to change.
Well, next time we'll all go. It'd be great.